It's World Primary Immunodeficiency Week, and advocates hope people will become more aware of the battle that some patients fight against rare and often hard to diagnose diseases and disorders.
24-Hour News 8's Emily Leonard has one local family's journey.
Baby Emmett is only 9 months old, and right now he's ready for a nap in his hospital room at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. It's a place he spent much of his young life. After a normal and healthy birth, Emmett had to spend some time in the NICU after his mother Heather was discharged.
We were maybe home for a couple of hours, and we got a phone call. So all his symptoms started, and low platelets and blood in the stool, and so that started this journey.
And as it evolved, it became very clear that he did have inflammatory bowel disease, which is very abnormal in children and does tip us off that oftentimes there's a genetic cause for that, and it's oftentimes an immune deficiency.
At first, Dr. Nick Hartog wasn't able to put a name on what was making Emmett sick, but a form of genetic testing that's becoming more mainstream called whole exome sequencing was able to provide the answer.
It did come back with variants in a protein called WDR1 that absolutely explains everything that's going on.
WDR1. It's so rare, Emmett is only the 13th person in the world to have the deficiency. And earlier this year, he became only the 3rd to have a bone marrow transplant to cure it.
The ulcers, his skin, he's a completely different baby. He actually looks like a normal baby.
Emmett has this new lease on a healthy life thanks to a matched, unrelated donor, a stranger, someone doctors found on the bone marrow registry, someone who was selfless enough to donate.
You know, we know it's a male, and we know he's somewhere in the United States, and hopefully when that year mark comes, we hope he's willing to meet us, because he wasn't.
That person
is a big deal.
Doctors will continue to keep a close eye on Emmett, but pretty soon he'll be headed home.
He's the best baby. Really, throughout all of this, he's been really happy.
In Grand Rapids, Emily Leonard, 24 Hour News 8.